Well, hello, ladies, fellow diamond painters. Steepy Crazy Lady. It is 7:08 a.m. It is Tuesday, the 19th, I believe. Yep, the 19th of May, 2026. Uh, I wanted to show you my progress on this Chuck Pinson, which is autumn afternoon at Belle Meade. There's the photo again, and I forgot to put the start date on this. I'm going to have to write the start date. So I believe it was on Sunday, which would be the 17th, I believe. So I thought I would show you this. The drills on this are excellent. Excellent. I mean, look, this is so shiny, I can't, it's hard to. I even have my light moved away from this, and I'm trying very, very hard to give you a view. Yes, I had to cut my nails. They died. So, if the top half of this painting looks as vivid as this section here, I am going to really, really love this. If you guys ought to check it out. I mean, if you can't find it on their website, go to DStash through Facebook or whatever, and either buy it if you have it, paint it, you'll enjoy it. This is all freehand. I did not use my metal rulers, as like I said, because they don't exactly match up, and these are, they're right in there. You can see that they match up really, really well. The ABs that come with this, the three ABs, are you have your black, which some people don't like this one for some reason, but I love it. That goes in the wagon here, and an outline of these flowers here, and some in here in these flowers. Then you have your yellow, which some of it, I believe, is over in here somewhere. Some of it up in here by the wheel of the carriage. And then you have your orange. And that is also somewhere, there's some in here. There's some in here, in some areas, in the flowers. These are gorgeous. So, was going to take the pup to the vet yesterday, but you know what? It was 88 degrees yesterday, and I was not going to drag him out in this heat, or in that heat, and I wasn't going to go out in it either. So off and on all day yesterday and late last night, I had the AC going off and on. I go to let him out an hour or so ago, which would be between 5 and 6 a.m., and it was starting to rain. So, have no clue what the weather's going to be like today. But, in Ohio, blink and the weather changes. So, who knows what is going to happen today, but he's going today, because in a couple hours I'm waking my daughter up, and because I have to take her, she has to hang on to him. He jumps from back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He's not a good car rider. So she can hang on to him till we get to the vet, get his nails cut, get his flea meds, and come home. So, also, I had mentioned, I believe yesterday, that I was wanting to get maybe some kind of 250-year, diamond painting for the 250th year of the United States, blah, blah, blah. Well, I was mentioning it to my daughter, and she said, well, Mom, wait a minute. And here's what she showed me. And it doesn't have to say 250. It just has to be pretty much patriotic. She got this probably 3-4 years ago, something. I mean, it's been a while. It's a 30 by 40, and it's the horse with the flag and the eagle. It has 24 colors. And I think what I'm going to do, or try to do, is in some of the red, and I may have some white, I know, in round left. I know I have plenty of white in ABs, and some of the red in ABs, and try and add those in and give it a little sparkle. But I won't be starting this until probably sometime next month, toward the end of the month, because this will only take me maybe 3 days, 2-3 days to do. And yes, it's a 30 by 40. And I think she got it either through she probably got it on a D stash, because it was this and several others, that she bought off them. So there we go. It might be on Amazon somewhere, who knows now. But anyway, this, like I said, is Autumn Afternoon at Belle Meade by Chuck Pinson through Diamond Art. And there are 57 colors. Excuse me. So, nothing else new, nothing else, changing. They mowed the grass again today. That's the thing. They mowed my grass, and they're doing it for free now because I gave them my lawnmower. I can't use it anymore. It's still a good push gas-powered mower. It's not fancy, but they said if I gave them the mower, since they need the equipment, they would just mow my grass and weed whack around stuff my yard for free. So they'll continue to do that for permanent, which is good for me because I just can't get out and do it anymore. And my daughter with her seizures, it wouldn't work for her either. And and then I read up, I know you guys are probably not interested, but hey, this is my channel and I'm going to talk about what I want. When I mentioned something about my electric bill being fairly cheap, I thought, you know what? I've lived here in this little town for 22 years now. I was born and raised in the neighboring town from here. So I knew of, this area and stuff, so it's no big deal. But anyway, the reason why the electric bill is so cheap in this area, it is 47% cheaper than any of the other electric companies, at least here in the state of Ohio, because it's a municipality. It's owned municipal, I'll say it. It's a municipal electric company. It is non-profit. They don't have investors that they have to pay and give, I don't know, bonuses to, or, pay them, to keep the place open. They don't have fancy schmancy, you know, buildings and all that stuff. And there you go. When you've got conglomerates out there that are for profit, and the big wigs make more money and put it in their pocket, they're taking it out of your pocket. So that's why I have the last summer, now knock on wood, but one of the things that they said is that's why their electric is so cheap for us, is when they buy what they have to buy, from whatever provider they go to, they save money when they purchase what they need to purchase, and they pass that on to the consumer. They don't, raise your rates and charge you more and everything else. Since they get it cheaper, they pass that on to the consumer here. So we get it far more reasonably than anywhere else. Because the neighboring town that I was born in, I know what the electric bill is there because I know the power company that's run there. And last year I used my air conditioner almost every day, and it's a whole house air conditioner in a mobile home. And it's not well insulated or anything because it's an older mobile home. My highest electric bill running it almost straight month every day was about $120. Like I said, my electric bill last month was $60. It's $55 this month. I'm not going to complain. Not one bit about that. Now I'll complain about the gas bills, either in home or putting in my car. Those are ridiculous. And it's because they got to pay the dang gone shareholders. It's a for-profit. And that's what happens. And my small town isn't, falling apart or anything like that just because they don't make bucks. That's why our water bills are reasonable if the park here wasn't overcharging us. So anyway, I know I babbled, and like I said, you can either listen to me or not listen to me. There's a button. All you do is hit it and walk away. So, like I said, I'll be working on this some more later in the month. I'll get to this later next month. Hopefully you'll all have a good Tuesday. Enjoy whatever weather you're having, because it's starting to get muggy again. I can feel it. And that's why I want to get the pup to the vet really early before the heat even rises. The heat index was even high yesterday. It was like 60 or 70. So that's pretty high. So y'all have a good one. Love you all. Hope you're home enjoying diamond painting. If not, as soon as you get home, hope you can relax and do a little painting yourself. So hugs to you all. Love you. DP Crazy Lady. I'm out.